Two names, Carlos Baleba, Bruno Fernandes. That's all I'm here to talk about. My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe. And ask yourself, have I earned any money online today, this week, this month, this year? If you haven't, you're being too slow. You're taking so much of your time, but the world, the cheese is leaving you. It's going far out of your reach. And trust me, you will look back at this point. If you're listening to me, you'll reflect on it in the future and say, this man told me to start earning online by understanding how the internet works, money-wise, the business of the internet. Understand it. It will save you from these scammers, because many of you don't even know what Ponzi schemes are. Go and read about Ponzi schemes. You're falling for them online because you have no clue of what this thing is. You're always there, but you don't know how it works. You hear people get money from the internet. You don't know. Anyone will just come with a lie and you fall for it. I'm telling you, come and learn. Be educated about it. Come and understand it so that no one will ever steal from you again. Guys, the world has moved. People, Cristiano, Elon Musk, the richest people in the world today, are smart earners. They earn online. They are rich through the internet. You research about it, and you should know then that everybody has got to embrace it, learn it, and make use of it for monetary gains. I'm waiting for you. That's the number right there. From whichever part of the earth you are, come learn and earn. Now, guys, where should I start? Respect to the captain, because he came back with a bang. Guys, Bruno Fernandes, you will love to hate him. You can't hate Bruno. He will have a stink of a game, but show up then the next game and do magical things. Did you watch that game? Did you see how Joao Felix, I mean, no wonder he failed to perform in Europe, now pushed to Saudi. Do you see how he denied him a beautiful assist? I think if that goal had been scored, if only Joao Felix had done one thing, passed the ball back to Bruno, that would be a Puskás Award winning goal. Because the way he initiated the move, moves 1-2, sees Joao Felix, passes it to Joao Felix, he positions himself for just one touch. Felix tries to force it and hits it in the over the bar. And Bruno just, I'm here. Like, Felix just, because he came off the bench, you want to score. What kind of mentality is that? That boy is so annoying. Because for me, no, never mind the 9-1 victory for Portugal. And it's not like I'm even a Portugal supporter, but I was sad about, even if I was not a Man United supporter, by the way, I would have been mad at Joao Felix for refusing to pass the ball back to Bruno if you watch the game against Armenia. Anyway, a 9-1 victory, because by that goal, had Bruno scored it, it would be a proper Puskás Award contender. You see, it reminds me of that famous Jack Wilshere goal. I think it was Wilshere Ramsey teaming up with Arsenal. Was it Ramsey who scored the goal, or was it Wilshere? That build-up, it even won the Puskás Award, I think, a few years. But, I mean, it's such a beauty. And imagine, because Declan Rice was nominated for the Puskás Award, his second free kick against Madrid. Imagine if next Bruno's goal also now features in the next Puskás Awards. That would be amazing, isn't it? So, but Felix. Anyway, let's beat it there. For Bruno, guys, his return. I said it here when he missed the game against Ireland. I told you partly his absence, I think, cost them in a way. Not that when he's there, they don't lose, but the hunger he brings on the pitch, the energy, the fire, the desire that he passes on to the teammates whenever he's on the pitch is different. And you saw it. I'm thinking after 5-1 at halftime, I'm thinking ordinarily without Bruno on the pitch, maybe they could have just managed the game and just, chill, go back with the 5-1 victory, have qualified, that's it. With Bruno on the pitch, they wanted to score 15 goals. And they could have. He just kept going. That's what Bruno does. That's what he brings to a team. And that's the kind of natural leader that the United saw. And obviously, every player he spoke to at Man United clearly felt like Bruno was their natural leader. So I think for me, Bruno's return, I think marks, a renewed energy. I'm hoping he just comes with the same energy on the 24th when Man United takes on Everton at Old Trafford. Trust you me, they will stand no chance. But at times he does things that make football so easy. You love to see it. Now, speaking of easy, what's not going to be easy is which midfielder will partner him. I think it's not going to be an easy decision. But what is clear, according to the letters coming in from Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United are still stuck on Carlos Baleba. There were talks of Angelo Stiller, But Carlos Baleba is still wanted as the first priority in the summer. They know that January might not be possible. They might do anything in Jan. I don't know. I said it before. They could even sign both him and Stiller as a backup or something, or the two competing with each other. But Carlos Baleba apparently still remains number one. And I told you, Baleba is not either or with Adam Wharton or Elliot Anderson. It's Elliot Anderson is either or with Wharton, but Baleba is a typical 6. Wharton is more of he's hybrid, but mostly an 8, a creative. So he's not the guy who's going to fight and win balls. I'm imagining a midfield that has Baleba playing next to Bruno, or a midfield that has Baleba and Wharton. It's possible. Now, Fabrizio says United are still stuck on Carlos Baleba, and I mean, whereas yes, I have my disquiets about him and his performances so far. I've seen him be good, and I know how good he can be when he's good. But I wouldn't sit here and say it's a mistake to sign him because he hasn't performed. I mean, it's also, you can look at it on the flip side and say that, I mean, this is United sticking to a plan. You have a plan, you stick with it. You don't get excited and carried away, and and also it's a sign of trust and the fact that the feeling is mutual. United want him, he wants the team. Clearly, psychological thing affecting him. You can look at it on that side and say, or maybe you can give him that benefit and say, you know what, go for him. That's if he's coming at a reasonable fee. The issue would be if Brighton still think United should pay 100 million for this Baleba we saw in this season. We've seen this season. That would be the issue for me. I wouldn't sanction 100 million for him, but I wouldn't be here saying, "Oh, how do you do that? United is not serious." No, it shows they have a plan. They trust it. They research. They know what they want from Baleba, and they're sticking with him. It shows being consistent. And that's something that has eluded United for some time in many facets of the game. So if you can't be consistent in your transfer targets, then that's also perhaps gives a biting expose of who you are and how you slide or how you roll. So I think Fabrizio gave that update. I have no qualms about it. I'm hoping, I know, again, like I said, in Amorim I trust. I know that indeed he will do everything to get the best players to ensure that he gets the success that Sir Alex Ferguson hopes he gets from the recent public interview that Ferguson gave. So, yeah, that's where we are. So imagine a midfield of this Bruno and Carlos Baleba. It could happen. My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe. What should be happening first is you to come and learn how to earn online and start growing your wealth. Now, I don't care how old or where you are. Now, it's too, don't you delay, because the Cristianos are going to retire. He is in the World Cup now, by the way, set for, could be a record because no one has played 6 World Cups. Messi and Cristiano have played at 5. Messi seems to be running out of steam and falling off. Cristiano is so determined, and now that they have qualified, not a chance. But after that, he's going to retire and focus on the internet. That's what he said in that interview with Piers Morgan. Go and watch it. These are not my words. Elon Musk, the world's richest people today, are earning smart online. You're all there. Where can I meet you? You want me to teach you the internet physically? Why? That's being oxymoron. I'm preaching this and doing the opposite. I'm telling you work smart, and you want me to build a school where you come and I teach you the internet. No, my school is online because you're learning online. Come and learn. Stop being digital, rather analog, and go digital. That's the cheese I keep talking about.